miss you on your side of the bed. So you got your wings here. They stare at me like souvenir. I don't wanna let you.
What is up, guys? And I am coming to you with another debt video. Now, excuse the fact that I am looking off. I am driving. This video is actually a really exciting video. I am about to actually go run some errands, so this is kind of gonna be like a vlog style video. But today I'm actually going to pay off in full one of my debts. So in my last video, in my first video, which I hope you all go back and watch, make sure you do that, and also like, comment, and subscribe. But in my last video, I was pretty much going over all of my debt, and I was showing you guys pretty much the debts that I had and what I needed to pay off and things like that. In my last video, I said that I had a bed set that I had financed, and that I would keep paying on it up until like the end of October. Well, luckily that has come to an end oh so early. Now, I've had a few people who would ask me and be like, well, why wouldn't you go and pay off your smaller debt since you are doing the debt snowball? Which technically it would make sense since I am doing it. But I would prefer to go ahead and knock this out because it's an active debt. It's a debt that I'm paying on every single month. So I kind of figure if I go ahead and pay this off, then I won't have to continuously to pay this every single month. And then there's money put back in my pocket that can go towards other debt that I have to pay off. So that is the plan for today. I'm actually on my way to go do that. We're going to do a couple of other things. And hopefully I get to announce that to you all soon, as well as part of what I'm trying to do to get extra income in. But for now, we're going to go ahead and pay that off. Hopefully the lady is in the office today. If she is, then I'm going to try to record, not her, but I'll record the process of her taking my payment and her saying, hey, you paid it off in full. I'm gonna have her say like how much I have left remaining, because last time I spoke with her, she told me I had like $1,199 left to pay. So hopefully it's the same amount, nothing more, but hopefully it's also a lot less. If it is a lot less, because I did pay some money before she told me how much was left, so hopefully it's a lot less than that, like maybe $900 some dollars. I can just pay that and be done with it. But I'm gonna do that, and then I am going to see you all when that happens. I'm excited. Okay guys, so we are here at the Great America Home Furniture Store. This is where I got my bed set from and where I financed. So we're about to go in here. I'm gonna talk to the lady and see if we can go ahead and get this thing paid off our credit and out of our pocket. I'm excited. I've never been this excited, but I'm excited. So let's go. So I did not realize that my work seal was on my face mask, and that is something that I cannot show. So for this part, you all are gonna have to just watch a happy face.
Was it with Acceptance Now?
It is.
Acceptance Now actually isn't at this location anymore. They are actually down the road. I've got their address if you want me to give you that.
Yes, please. Okay, guys. So the place that I normally pay the bill at is not at this store anymore. So I have to go to a different location in order to pay it off.
Oh, her hair's cute. Oh, those are real dreads. Hey.
I have to go to a different location to get it paid off. So we are going to head to that location, and I'm going to speak with the young lady there, or young man, and try to get it paid off. So let's head that way. That was such a waste. Okay, guys, so I ended up having to come to their second location, which is right behind me, trying to pay it off. I wanted you to record me paying it off so you guys could see it in the excitement, but I guess the young lady is not here today. So I am just going to call. I'm gonna pay off this debt. I'm gonna call and pay it off. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna put the money on the card because I purposely did not put the money that I'm gonna pay the debt off with on my card. So I am going to go home, call, see how much is left. Actually, I might do that on my way home. Call, see how much I got left, and go ahead and pay it off like this. So sorry I didn't get to record it, you guys. I didn't get to record you all seeing me pay it off because they said she would be back tomorrow. But I know me, if I keep this money in my pocket, it's going towards other things like shopping, and I do want a new TV. Okay, so it don't need to stay in my bank account or in my pocket. So I am going to go ahead and do that. I'm recording on my phone, so hopefully I have some exciting news when I come back, and I can tell you all that I paid it off. So see y'all in a few. What is up, guys? So today is the very next day. So today, which is actually a really bad day for me, I'm gonna try to do the same thing, and hopefully it goes smoothly. Today I got two of my wisdom teeth pulled out, and I am in somewhat of a lot of pain, but hopefully we'll be able to get through this and try to get this paid off and everything of that sort. So I'm going to call, but I think on yesterday I had told you all that I was keeping the money in a separate account. That way I wouldn't spend it. But I can try to transfer the money over when I get the rep on the phone. So I'm actually gonna call them on my other phone and hope that we can get somebody on the phone. Put on speaker so you guys can hear. Hopefully I can hear. Oops.
Sorry, is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or pound for more options.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. My name is Ariel. I am trying to make a payment. If you can give me a call back. Thank you. What time is it? Well, she's probably out for lunch, so I'll try again. It's like 1:46, so I'll try to call her back around like, I'll say probably around like 2:30 if she doesn't call me back, or no later than 2:30 if she doesn't call me back. So I'm gonna try to call her back, and hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and get this thing paid off. I really want to get it paid off. I've never had problems with paying something off. We're gonna be back. Hopefully we'll have this either paid off by the time we come back and I can tell y'all, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna let y'all know how this works out. So hey again, guys. So today is Friday, and I've still not been able to pay this debt off, but actually some other things had ended up coming up that I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't pay it off now. So what ended up happening is on yesterday morning I had gotten my wisdom teeth, 2 of my wisdom teeth pulled. When I say my attention span is so short, it really is. Like, I was still okay enough to try to call to pay it off. She didn't answer, which I recorded that part. She didn't answer, so I ended up leaving a message for her to call me back. She never ended up calling me back. And then the plan was to call her back around 2:30, 2:45. But like I said, I was on my pain medication for my wisdom teeth, and I was so out of it that I didn't even call her back. So the plan from yesterday was to call her today. Well, I ended up getting a phone call from my mom telling me that the bank that I paid my car note to called her and told her that I had missed last month's payment. And I don't know how that went over my mind, but so I ended up paying this week's payment. And because of the money that I still had that I was going to pay the debt off with, because I still had that money, I ended up using a portion of that money to pay my missed payment out. And I still have a nice chunk left over, but it wouldn't be enough to cover the full payment like how I was gonna do yesterday. So now I'm like, maybe that was a blessing in disguise. But after that, and I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't, pay it off, because now I have the money for my car, and that's way more important. So now the plan is, in my last video, I had told you guys that I was doing the Dave Ramsey's baby steps. So step 1 was to start your starter emergency fund of $1,000. Now, really, he says $500 to $1,000. Now, I actually have 2 savings accounts, one for my son and one for myself, which is the emergency account. And so I said, well, let me go. I have money in it now. Let me go ahead and put whatever I didn't use, and I'll take that and I'll put that in my savings account, and that'll be my $1,000. And so the money that I actually have going to my emergency fund account, I'll actually just take that and start putting it in my son's emergency account. Now, big advice, if you're a single parent, this is just my personal preference. If you're a single parent and you're a mother of 1, 2, 3, or a dad of 1, 2, or 3, or how many of your kids you have, to be honest with you, $1,000 of an emergency fund is not enough for a single parent, no matter how many kids you have. It's just not enough. Now, I actually think $3,000 for an emergency, a starter emergency fund, is actually better than just doing $1,000, because you never know what happens to you, what happens to your house, car, kid, whatever. $1,000 is really simply just not enough. Now, if you don't agree with me, hey, cool, do your $1,000, and then if you got kids and something end up happening and it's more than $1,000, you go see what I'm talking about. But you don't have to agree with me, and that's okay, and that's fine. But to me, $1,000, if you're a single parent, is just not enough. However, I said that I would come up with a different plan. I would have a starter emergency fund for myself, which is $1,000, and I will also have emergency fund for my son. Now for him, I'm only putting in $500. So really, if something was to happen to me or something was to happen to him, we have $1,500 saved. So it really doesn't matter. He has $500, I got $1,000. And of course, that's just the starting emergency fund. So we're still gonna have money that we're gonna put in. But this is just a starter. Once, like Dave Ramsey says, once you put your $1,000 in there, then you go ahead and start paying off your debt. Now me, I was just going to pay off this debt because, like I said, it is an active debt and it's something that I pay off monthly, and I'm really sick of paying monthly debt. I would prefer to go ahead and knock that out the way, so the money that I'm putting back in, I can put that towards paying off another debt or putting it into my emergency fund. Either way, it works out. I actually am going to put the rest of the money into my starting emergency fund, and then that'll cover for my $1,000. And then I can go ahead and just start the money that I was putting into that savings account. I was putting $180 bi-weekly, so it's like a $360 I think a month that I was putting into that account. So the $360 that I was putting into that account, I can now stop and I can start putting it towards now paying off my debt. So unfortunately, I didn't get to pay that off, so this was a complete epic fail. But anyways, so that's that. I didn't get to pay off the debt, but with all of that being said, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. But thank you guys for watching my video. I will see you guys on the next video. Please comment, you know, your thoughts. Be nice. Don't be a bully, because we don't need none of those in the world. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.